Hi, I'm Kyle Oliver, and I'm the Digital Missioner in the Center for the Ministry of Teaching at Virginia Theological Seminary and the lead organizer of the eFormation Learning Community.
And I'm Lisa Kimball, the Director of the Center for the Ministry of Teaching and Associate Dean of Lifelong Learning here at Virginia Seminary. 5 years ago, I saw a church that was way behind the technology adoption curve, mostly because many people were afraid. And the educator in me, and also the Jesus follower in me, recognized that the way through fear and uncertainty is in community.
My first day on the job was attending the event that Lisa and our colleagues put together, the eFormation Learning Exchange. There were 28 people in the room from multiple regions and denominations, including 2 participating primarily in Spanish, and we left feeling more confident, more curious, and more convinced that God was and is doing a new thing through digital disciples.
And you know, the most remarkable thing about our time together that year was how clear we were when it ended that we really needed to do it again. And we needed to invite a lot more people into the conversation. In the 4 years since then, we've cast our nets very wide and we've tried to listen faithfully when Jesus has told us to drop them on the other side of the boat. 2 years ago, the Spirit led us to pilot a series of regional eFormation boot camps. Partnering with local presenters, responding to regionally identified needs, and bringing the best of what we have learned at the conference, we found the opportunity to serve new participants who would likely never have made the trip to Metro DC.
I think most of you have heard that in the fall I'll be starting a doctoral program in learning media design. My upcoming departure has given Lisa and our team a chance to reflect on the future of eFormation. In the process, we've looked at the numbers and realized that the significant growth in first-time eFormation participants is now coming from the webinars and regional events.
Even if Kyle weren't moving on, we would be having this conversation. The Center for the Ministry of Teaching has a long history of piloting new initiatives and giving them away. I'm very excited about this chance for us to transfer our learning to you. Our regional boot camps have been very successful. It's clear that the best way for us to promote contextual learning about digital media for ministry and continue expanding access to it and cultivate leadership is to keep taking the show on the road.
Don't worry. At this time next year, we'll still be gathering in person and online for a flagship boot camp with webinar access hosted at VTS and possible satellite locations. Our dream is also to partner with at least 4 organizations or regions that want to bring an eFormation event to their area. If you feel called to host an event or to share your gifts by becoming an associate facilitator, we want to hear from you. And you should expect to hear from us regularly on the eFormation newsletter. Conversations about this year's regional events have already begun.
Finally, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for making all this possible. Our faith has been deeply strengthened by the Spirit-led courage and joy that each of you brings to the learning that we have shared.
Sorry, I screwed up too.